When we made this team, I think we just tried to get we just looked for the best players we can get in each role pretty much. And then obviously I always wanted to play or try to play with Emilsi and adapting. So that was a big thing for me, but then we just literally tried to grab all the best EU players on each individual role and see what we can do with it. The only goal I have right now is winning Worlds obviously this year. I don't want to think any further than that. I think that would be kind of, I don't know, my only focus right now is on Worlds obviously. And I mean that's why we made this team as well, to win that, so.
So at MSI, losing to Renegades was kind of a shock. Spoken about game one before and how that was a shock, but then seeing them win the whole tournament in such the fashion that they did, we really took an in-depth look at what they were doing and tried to take it one or two steps further. We recognize that Hunters are a strong pick in the mid lane. Obviously we have a very strong Hunter player in Vote. We have a strong Mage player in mid that was Zeros, so we decided to put, like they did, the Mage in the long lane, but we're putting Zeros on that Mage because realistically Zeros is always going to be the better Mage late game than what Vote would be regardless of where he starts in the map. So putting Vote on a Hunter in mid lane allows us to have a Hunter in the mid lane and a fed Mage in the late game.
Towards way more ADCs or Hunters in mid, while people play more Mages in dual lane. And I've been playing mid for so long, and there was a time where you actually got to one-on-one a bit in mid, so I feel I know all the Mage matchups so good. So that was the main idea, and then in my opinion, I think a Mage with more farm can be more valuable than a Hunter with more farm, especially in the mid game. So, I mean, that was pretty much it. I want to try to play Mages in a one-on-one scenario in dual lane, where I think I can pretty much beat anyone there. So.
But there's a lot more to it. There's a communication roles, so Vote's not used to talking as much in mid because there's a lot of 3v3 fighting. Zeros is not used to talking less and having less of an impact in the early game.
Yeah, I think that's been the hardest part for us, I think, with the role swap, because we've been trying it out for a while now. We switch back and forth all the time, depending on matchups and that kind of stuff. But I feel the communication is sort of in mid, you talk a lot, and obviously I've been playing mid for so many years, I know what kind of information I need to give and how much information. While, say for Volt, right, he's been playing in ADC or in dual lane for his whole career pretty much.
In mid, Zero's he talks more than I do in comms, because I've been playing dual, so I don't really, most of the game I'm not really involved in action, so I don't really see him to talk. Whereas Zero's, he talks about everything, because he's used to it. I'm not really used to it. So me going to mid was just about weird for me. Not just because of the lane, but because I had to talk more. I'm not really used to that, and I don't think the team is used to that either.
It's so hard to tell, because some weeks feel really good when we try new stuff, and then we try it in SPL and it works out, and then some other weeks we have a lot of new strats we want to try and they don't work out. Like the first game against Ignis, for example, when we did the Afro Horus. That's a comp we've been running on multiple occasions, and it's been really good most of the time. but then sometimes we just can't execute it.
And against Dig, maybe, especially game 1 for sure, the lane matchup was definitely not in my favour, or like our favour, because their ISIS and I was playing Holy, and there's nothing I can do really.
We're invading pink, I'm rotating towards pink. Thor dunked on pink,
Scad is coming, Scad is coming. Be careful,
gold, come to gold.
I'm just dead.
I've shell, ice is low.
Wait. Okay. Get back mid. Okay.
Pretty sure I die.
I mean, I could have linked you and I'll
I'm still pretty sure I die.
This is top 0,
I'm on this.
Okay, that's fine.
The last 3 games I felt pretty good. Like with the flex, me flexing to duo, or me mid, like they don't really know Bix and Bans, so they can't really like counter pick what we were putting there, which is the whole concept.
No, watch out.
I shell. Benko, shelled. We have ult. I have ult in 10. Okay.
Sobek really low. I have ult in 15.
Can we go on Oloran? Yeah, he has no CDR Oloran. He still won't have ult. I'm gonna blink on Oloran in 3. Wait.
I tap.
I'm on Oloran.
No, back out.
I need to commit to this.
Okay.
Falls on me. I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm gonna get chased down. Can you get out, Sirius? Do you have ult?
I don't know, no.
Sirius is dead. Benko, maybe we look for some Chinese.
I can't, bro.
Can we not look for Oloran here, Benko?
Right.
Look for Oloran.
We can end.
Yes, no Aegis. They're coming mid. Nah, get out.
I'm going for under.
Nah, go to Phoenix. Go. You can ultimate it. Okay. Go to our Titan. Get our Titan.
Coming.
Nice.
Pull. Nice.
I don't think we can. We're spawning.
Nice snipe, man.
That's a good Phoenix though. For them.
That's fine.
I got so beat, man, and nose walked.
Definitely help. Throw in there. It's gonna go on Merlin.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
Benko's dead. They're gonna dive here. They're gonna go here. Fault. Can you get out, Sirius?
Back out? I'm gonna die. Okay.
Are you sure? Run towards me, Sirius. I'll
got
control for you.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm dead.
How does...
Blink pull down on Sobek. Are they going
Merlin
for
no
fire?
beads.
They're going to you.
Don't do you, can.
If you can... Do you have ult? Just ult out.
Get out.
Wait, what the f?
Oh no.
They're gonna end then.
I think I'm dead.
Ah,
It's 50. Titan's 50. Come on. I got pulled looking for an opportunity and I got blinked. Yeah, but
I feel pretty good against the Dig. I didn't think we would lose, but we did, so maybe I was wrong. Well, I guess I was wrong. I feel like it went pretty well. It's just, again, we had a few bad calls late game that cost us the game. That seems to be the running theme lately.
Obviously, we lost to Dig, and obviously that felt really bad. And then I think I recovered at least for the games the day after, and I think everyone else did too. But then after we lost the first game against Obey, and like we played super poorly.
Okay. There's 3 kills in 2 minutes. That's not the goal, dude.
It doesn't matter. Like, we managed to get back into the game. We were dead even, and then they got fixed.
And then like I was kind of worried after the first game, but then after we won the second game, like we went back to something that like we know how to play and like how to execute. And then like after that, I mean, we still did not play great even the 3 games we won, I think. I mean, we played good at some parts, but like not all of it. But I think once were more in our comfort zone, like with the comps we want to run, like there's no way we lose that team.
Rotate over for gold now. We got these waves and then we go gold, okay?
I'm getting it, yeah. Sure.
Okay. Watch out mid, watch out mid. I crashed. Pause. Get out combat.
I can't pause.
Because my mouse fell off when I was doing it.
Yeah.
My PC crashed.
In a position to win Worlds, I think we are for sure. I mean, if Worlds was today, I think we would probably struggle. But in a couple of months, I know we will be.
Based on the recent scrims, like the past 2 days, I think we'd have a shot. But like last week, I'd say we didn't have a chance. But this week, things got a lot better, and I don't even know why. I think in a couple of months, if things keep going the way they're going, I think we'll just be unstoppable. If things keep going up and up and up like they have been.